Hello, everyone. This is Keith Kasarjian and Chad Wagner coming to you today with two of our finest brethren and coworkers in the country of Nigeria. We have with us today Makinde Ebens and also Timothy Iwe. We have known both of them for many years, and they have been faithful brethren and co-workers in the training of preachers in the great country of Nigeria. Chad is the Bear Valley coordinator for all of those schools, and so it takes up a large portion of his time and effort. Makinde is coordinating all of the schools on the Nigerian side, and now Timothy is in a new role because we have so many extended schools in Nigeria. He is coordinating all of those. So we're happy to have those two good brethren with us and to introduce them to you. And Chad can tell us more about the work going on in Nigeria.
Well, thank you very much, Keith. I'm very happy to be here. You know, Keith, Nigeria is a country of 210 plus million people. It's just phenomenal to think about the number of people everywhere you go in Nigeria. And so it's just a huge, huge country that continues to grow. In fact, it is the sixth most populous country in the world right now. You know, Keith, projections say that by the end of this century, it will be the third most populous country in the world behind India and China. So, you know, investing in the infrastructure of the church now is really important, that we have the resources in place, the schools in place, the people in place to be able to really reach out to this vast population now as that country continues to grow. I've been working, as Keith said, with these guys for a long time, and they're good brethren. Makinde, thank you very much for all your good work. He's been working with the school at Southwest School of Evangelism outside of Ibadan for a long time, doing a real good work there. Makinde, tell us about the school there at Southwest.
The Southwest School of Evangelism started operating in year 2003, and we are affiliated with the Bear Valley in 2012, May 2012, precisely when Brother Stephen Ascraft and Brother Rafu William came to Ibadan. And also I took them to Lagos State to see some of our satellite campus over there. And since then, we have been working hard, planting churches and extending the work of the Lord in the kingdom.
That's good. Very good. You know, in Western Nigeria, when Makinde started that school, there were only a handful of churches in his area. But now there are several churches of Christ in his area. And it's all because of the work that he has spearheaded there in Ibadan and all around several surrounding countries. We have another full-time school called NIATS. It's off in the east, and it's coming along. But one of the interesting key things about Nigeria is we also have a lot of extended schools. Now, these extended schools are targeted for an adult population. You know, they can't really get away to a full-time school like Makinde's school. They can't really move off for 2 years, but you know, maybe they're working, maybe they have a business, maybe they have a family. And so they really want to try to help the church to grow, to help the smaller churches, but they want to be able to stay in their own locality. Well, that's where our extended schools have come in. And, you know, Keith, if you remember, you know, like when Makinde was saying, these satellite campuses, you know, we started these several years ago as a test, you know, as a test to see how they would go. And
they
have really taken off, haven't they? Timothy is our guy in charge of our extended schools because they have just become so spread out throughout the country, and it has become very seriously needed that we have someone to help us with that. Timothy, tell us about some of the extended schools and why those are important in Nigeria.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm reporting from Lagos, Nigeria. This is a great project that we thank God for. Presently, we are having 24 centers. 6 of them will be starting tomorrow morning in different locations, northeast, south, southwest, and also in the middle belt of the country. The purpose of this, like Brother Chad has said, is that there are many who are working and also doing business, but They do not really have time during the week to attend a regular school. Then this is really a great project that will help the leadership of the church in few years to come, because more brethren will be trained to become teachers and preachers in their locality. And you can see Brother Chad have gotten so many letters in different places of brethren who are interested more in this project of extension program. Our desire is that each state capital in this country will be having an extension program to train preachers and church leaders to help in the work in Nigeria, because Nigeria is big, and that's where we are presently. We have 26 presently. 6 will be starting tomorrow, and by God's grace, we'll be having more as the time go on.
Yeah, one of the things
that surely is
Nigeria,
fantastic, Timothy. I appreciate that. Keith, you want to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say one of the things about Nigeria is it's a big economy. Some say the biggest on the continent of Africa, which means that you have to have a job, and there are a lot of people with jobs and families, but they're already working in the church, helping the church, preaching some, but they've never had the opportunity to go to school. And so when we start these schools, people jump at the opportunity. And some of these schools have begun with 50 students on day one, 50. And we're already, some of the schools we've immediately had to add second locations for. And so it's a great opportunity. The population is there. The education, Nigerians are highly educated. The economy is big. And so there are a lot of things in place to really help the church grow and expand in the coming decades.
Keith, that's right. That you talk about the education, but also Nigerians are very capable people. Very capable people. And if we give them the tools and the training to be able to do evangelism, who knows what the Lord will bless us with in the next 10, 25, 50 years as we continue to move forward with this. Timothy, Makinde, do you have any last words you'd like to share with us about how important this work is for Nigeria?
Okay, before my director will speak, let me say that one thing unique with this extension program is that we have some, like in the East and even in the West here, some who are engineers, some are medical doctors. We have professionals who do not have opportunity to be trained, but this became a very big opportunity for them because it's only Saturdays that they come to class, and they are so happy for doing this so that they could be sharpened to become more useful. And we believe that with this, the challenge of elders and deacons will be taken care of over time, because a lot of brethren will see reasons to lead in the church now that they are trained to become workers. Then I want to thank Biavali family for this great work, and we believe that God will help us to do more in the kingdom of God in Nigeria. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Makinde, do you have any closing words for us?
Closing?
Yes, sir. Well,
we just send our students, we just did the send forth of the 32 students at the Butu London. And they have just traveled. I dropped some of them in the garage for them to embark in their 1-month preaching program.
All right. Thank you, Makinde. Thank you, Timothy, for being with us today. And we just wanted to shine a spotlight on the country of Nigeria and all the good that is going on in this big, important, great country. And Chad is working every day to not enable. We don't want to do their work for them, but empower them. We don't enable, we empower. And these brethren are quite capable, and we appreciate them very much. And so it's been good to be with the three of you today. I appreciate all three of you, and may God bless you and your families as you continue to serve Him. Amen. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye for now. Yes, sir.